You are loud as hell. Why is my computer gonna blow up? Like, literally, what is happening? Pepe hands. This game will lead you through time to tell a story of human lives and their fates.
What makes us human? What makes us alive? Is it our ability to see, hear, touch? Is it our ability to think? Or is it our ability to perceive this world through the prism of our feelings and emotions? Pain. No, not the kind of pain that brings physical suffering. It's the incurable pain of a life lived and the decisions that can no longer be changed. Who can help us get rid of it, and how can they do that? So, what makes us human? It's our ability to feel compassion for another living being. It's the ability to be selfless and feel the pain of another person. I wish I had realized this earlier, Angel. But now you're here, you're close, and I know now everything is going to work out. You'll make everything right this time. Wake up, my angel. Wake up.
Bruh, the graphics though? Bruh, Traco, you need to stop. Astronomical volume. Oh my god, that's what makes us alive. Pattern, who was you asking that question to? Oh, I thought Pattern was talking to you.
The pain.
Oh my god, that girl like brings us slowly into the game, right?
My heart.
And then
Feels like I'm dying.
her voice acting is so good, and then you just have this guy. Like, what the fuck? What is this voice acting? My favorite game series of all time, that's honestly really hard because I can think of like 5 that I fucking love, like at least. It's really hard to pick favorites. I'm not good with favorites because there's the can again. I feel like I should just leave that in my room and it should just be a thing. When you hear the ding, I should make a counter for it so we can keep track of how many times it's dinged while I've streamed. We should do it. Yeah, it's hard to think of favorites, honestly, or to choose favorites. It's really hard. I guess if I had to pick, like, bro, that shit is hard. I guess if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Fallout. Because I love Fallout so much. You guys know my favorite Fallout is New Vegas. But I love Fallout. And then I don't know. It's hard to pick because, like, I want to say, there's like several that I want to say, which is Fallout and then Dishonored and then BioShock and then, you know, like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. I think the one that like really got to me the most, like if I had to think about a game series that like really made me feel every emotion in the book, it was definitely Mass Effect. Mass Effect ruined me. I was a happy person before I played that game, and that game ruined me. And I will never be the same because I played that game, because I played that series. Metal Gear Solid? I've actually never played a Metal Gear Solid game. What about it makes it your favorite series? Dragon Age hurt me a lot, too, like especially Inquisition. But Mass Effect, bruh, I romanced somebody and they died. Like, I'm not gonna say who, but they died. Like,
where am I?
And I couldn't prevent their death.
I can't breathe.
After I spent a game and a half with them, they died. That shit fucked me up. This art style, these graphics.
Wait! Don't go! Don't leave me here! Come back!
I hate his voice acting. How are they gonna have this sultry, like, beautiful woman's voice ease us into the game?
Water.
And then our player character's voice is just fucking doo-doo butter. Not even butter. Not even doo-doo butter, because butter is fucking smooth. I love this art style, though. Holy fuck. It looks fantastic.
Is there some water at the bottom?
If Fallout looked like this, I'd nut on myself. Dead Space is my favorite series. Oh my god. Dead Space 1's one of my favorite games ever. One of my favorite horror games ever. Like every character, that's dope.
That's really, really bad. It's contaminated. I hope that's not what I think it is.
You just drank doo-doo water. He drank doo-doo water.
Oh, nothing but black sludge. Ugh, the stink. I don't care if it tastes like rust. I'll drink it.
What? We're dead. Ew. It's Always Been is my favorite about this series.
No running water. I drink it. Cleared my head.
I used to play it in school because we installed it on the cloud LAN on the school network, so you could play it on any PC in school. That's cool. I only ever played like Minecraft and Counter-Strike in school because it was Because when I was in high school, we had like these laptops. We had these Mac laptops that they gave us for the year that they like lended to us. And, you know, I could only play games that were available for Mac. So that was Minecraft and that was Counter-Strike. This was before Counter-Strike Go. I was in school a long time ago. I'm very old, okay? Nuttin' Man. Yeah, I said if this was what Fallout 4 looked like, I'd nut on myself. Was that neat blend of stealth? Yeah, I've never played Metal Gear. I think it's just because I never had the games when I was a kid. But I do want to play it eventually.
Use medical packets. The mattress is covered in brown stains, like dried blood. Hope it's not mine. How long was I out?
If it makes you feel any better, like Metal Gear Solid series kind of died, and so did Fallout. So twinsies.
The label's hard to make out. Analgesic. Please consult your physician. Just what I need.
That's how you say that? Analgesic? Are you serious?
Okay. Calm down. Breathe. This stuff's pretty good.
Analgesic.
How did I get here?
Analgestic.
Angel. The voice in my head. She called me Angel. Is that my name? Can't be. This is a nightmare. Damn it. Think. Remember. I can breathe. I feel pain. I'm alive. God, this is really happening, isn't it? That voice. Her voice. It was so familiar. It's the only thing I'm sure of right now.
I'm like someone trying to sound old, right? What in the fuck? Also, this is a point and click game.
What? Bars? This is a prison cell. I'm a prisoner? No. No! This can't be happening! How did I get here? Hey, you there? Can you hear me? Why the hell are you keeping me here? Why am I here? Let me out! Damn it. Damn it! I can't remember anything at all. Not even my name. Come on, think! The way out is blocked, but I have to escape. To freedom.
My boy.
Did I ever flee?
Bro.
Anyway.
Shut the fuck up. God damn, I've never heard somebody talk so much in the intro of a point and click. Like, chill out. Also, he woke up, he got no hair, and he got bandages all over his face. Like, what are you doing, buddy?
Well used.
You're bald.
Enough. The straps are a little frayed and stained with oil. It looks like everything else in this damn room. Dirty and gray, blending into the dust. Who did it belong to? How long's it been lying here? There's some possessions at the bottom, neatly arranged. Maybe someone was looking to leave this cursed cell forever. A lot of stuff in this cell. Need to look around. Maybe I can find, I don't know, clues? Remember something at least.
I'm back. I left for a minute to get something to drink. Is he a robot? Probably. Primadoria? No, but Jesus. But, I have it. I just never played it. You must play cute and chibi. Cat Quest is for you. That game and its sequel are actually the opposite of a catastrophe. Cat Quest? I played Cat Quest. Cat Quest was the first game that I ever got on Keymailer. I played that shit like 2 years ago. And then I started playing the sequel. I haven't finished it yet though. It's very repetitive, but it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. All right. What the fuck? What the fuck is a perspective change? That is interesting. That is very interesting. Alright, so we're fucking ugly as fuck. And we got bloody bandages. And we got like maybe 2 strings of hair. I don't know. We have a photo. Someone carefully wrapped this photo in a clear plastic bag. I guess they wanted to protect it from the dirt and time. Still, it's a little faded. There is a rough tear right through the middle, glued back together. It looks like a rural setting with a little girl dressed in a beautiful autumnal coat. Her long curly hair falls over her shoulders. With a huge pile of fallen leaves in her hands, the girl smiles as she pretends to inhale the scent of an autumn bouquet. Looking at this photo, I can clearly feel the dark, oppressive atmosphere of the prison cell. I wish I could be in the place where this picture was taken to take a deep breath of fresh autumn air and look into the distance at the dark strip of the forest beyond the fenced field. I'm sure that this alone would be enough for me to remember everything at once. Small ampules are tightly fitted together and wrapped in transparent plastic. The labels have complex names and formulas, which make it hard to guess what they are for. Some of the ampules are open and half full. To the touch, this small bluish piece of thick paper feels like something between smooth cardboard and very thin plastic. The inscription at the top reads "Pass Card," and in the lower right corner there's a round stamp with a triangular symbol, card number 4. And day extended rations. This card is considered valid only if it has a standard stamp and the signature of the quartermaster. The metal fragment has a factory mark engravement. Middle bully. The engravement was once longer, but only this part of the metal is intact. It's hard to say what motivated the person to put it in the backpack. However, I can't stop thinking that this person might be me. This is what's making the backpack heavy. A coarse oil-stained rag wrapped in twine conceals a rather strange mechanism consisting of several interconnected moving parts. The mechanism is well maintained and strikingly clean. I have no doubt it's part of something important. I just need to figure out how and where to use it. And painkillers. A small bottle made of translucent orange plastic. It's difficult to make out the worn label except for analgesic. Please consult your physician. Ingredients and fast acting. Several white pills rest at the bottom. I have no idea who these pills belong to, but I'm sure glad they left them behind. I should take them sparingly. Who knows how long I'm going to be in this cell.
Old toys, rags, and other detritus have become a formless pile.
Darkwood is nice. Yeah, I started playing Darkwood, I think like 2 years ago or a year ago. But I kind of got bored of it. Eternal Darkness for GameCube. Yeah, I have to get the Dolphin MU for that, I think. Fake game crash. Ew.
Old toys, rags, and other detritus. Old toy. Colored cubes, pyramids, and similar shapes. I guess they're from a building block set for kids. Once inspiring joy and limitless imagination. Now just gathering dust on a grimy floor.
Why are you looking around? If you're looking at something to determine what it is, what use it could give you, then why are you constantly looking around? Like, stop. This is cool. I really like the mechanics of this game. Honestly, the only reason I'm being critical, or so critical of the voice, is because, like, the first voice you hear is this, like, smooth talking, like, girl. And then, boom, you just have this guy who just, I don't know, sounds like he's trying too hard, I guess. I don't know how to describe it.
More evidence there were people in this cell before me.
Keep clean. David, Sophia, Christopher, and Maya. How many times? I think Maya was the girl that we heard in the prologue. How many times do I have to tell you this cell is not a warehouse, so stop storing your stuff here. If there were more of us, we could more easily maintain order. In the current circumstances, however, access to the cell is to be restricted, so I recommend that you clean everything up and stop turning everything upside down. It's a shame you never met Sergeant Bradford. I still remember what he used to do to people for less. Sometimes I think he would bring much needed order to this place. He'd have hyperactive kids like you admiring a close-up of the cell walls. That'd cool your jets. If I've not made myself clear, use the storage rooms and the habitation units to keep your junk and your playthings, Jacob.
It could be useful, even if it is empty.
It's a good canteen made of thick green plastic, no possible leaks, and the cap fixes firmly. It also has a string to secure it to a belt or similar.
The screwdriver's bound to come in handy.
A typical screwdriver with signs of wear and tear to the handle. The steel is spotted with rust, but the blade is still good. It could be used as a makeshift shiv. Hopefully it won't come to that, but I have to be prepared. Okay. Okay.
It's a small, dusty wooden train. Who left it here?
Yeah, I hate the
It's
constant...
not the only toy here. Colorful cubes, toy pyramids, handmade soft toys, pencils, paints, drawings, all scattered to every corner of the cell. Oh no, were the kids here once?
I hate the constant looking around. Like, it's nice to have that every once in a while, but when you're constantly looking around, then it just doesn't... Like, what's the point?
Humming sound.
Excuse
and a
me.
thick bundle of wire sticking out from the side. Looks like their live ends connect directly to the bars. Something's missing here. Better not touch the panel until I'm 100% sure it's safe.
Fuck it. Touch that shit. Touch those bars.
Sparks? The bars are electrified too? Why would anyone do that? Better keep my distance. Don't know if it's volts or amps.
Bro, him constantly looking around is
Very
pissing me
neat
off.
handwriting. The page is clean, the ink is bold. It seems unnatural, too pure for this place. I kinda don't want to touch it.
Alright, his voice acting is growing on me, but the constant looking around, bro, that shit is pissing me off. I'm sad. I miss everything I got used to, everything I didn't pay attention to, thinking all this would always be with me. But now I'm beginning to understand that it won't be this way anymore. There are things that sooner or later disappear forever. Sometimes you just take them for granted. You don't see what's really important. You value the things that were invented by someone and believe that they can give you invented happiness. You shouldn't give in to self-deceit. After all, happiness is often very close, but you don't notice it. You dream of getting a fluffy kitten for your birthday, but each time you walk down the street, you go past the same kitten, but only a dirty and homeless one. I miss this stray kitten. I miss the bright summer sun and the autumn wind that rustled through the cornfields freely and made the shutters in the attic creak. I miss the happy laughter that filled our house when everyone gathered at the dinner table. I haven't heard this sound for a long time. I hear other sounds now, and they are really frightening. I'm not the only one who is experiencing this. However, everyone else is afraid to admit that they can hear these sounds too. They aren't made by the wind or anything else. How would the wind appear in this place anyway? Or the sun? Or the rain? We tell the time of day only by looking at our clocks or watches. We need someone to save us, but no one talks about it out loud. Everyone is thinking about it. It's written on their faces and their eyes show it. It happens every time we listen to the void surrounding us. Mia.
Mia. These words are so familiar.
At least he acknowledges that I read the damn thing.
I got a page torn out of an old glossy magazine here. Black and white military photos over leaf. There's a burned out tank by the side of a road. Its gun raised to the sky. Broken home sitting behind it. There are the charred bones of a dead forest. The trees warped and splintered by concussive force.
Good night, Zach. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Get some rest. Black Angel. What is the short-range tactical bomber B-44 Black Angel best known for? Our readers have written in to us in their droves to learn more about this winged war hero. Now it is time to lift the curtain of secrecy surrounding the legendary combat vehicle of the Royal Air Force of His Majesty. But who wants to read about cold facts like the maximum ceiling, flight range, and bomb load without the human stories of our brave pilots? Though the B-44 is a wonder of engineering and composite materials R&D, it is devoid of a soul, a mind, or a heart. Its heart is the crew that breathe life into this marvelous machine and command it to rain down righteous fury on the enemy ranks. Its heart is those fearless men who dedicate themselves to serving their country with distinction. The sky always beckoned to them, and for our heroes, flying was their childhood dream. The B-44 has an impressive crew of 5 people. The aircraft commander is at the head of the crew, an officer with a rank not lower than captain. Then come the pilot, co-pilot, air gunner, and radar operator. War never
conjures images of death and destruction. Blackened city, nameless, in ruin. Such suffering and loss. These pictures inspire a dread I can't quite place. I feel it all. Made from improvised materials, perhaps? The more I find here, the more I have to know. Whose stuff is this? Looks like military grade. Old but well maintained. Such a strange mix of possessions here. Flashlight in this box. Now we're talking.
Chill out.
And it doesn't work. What a surprise. There's batteries, but the bulb is burned out. There's a scrap of newspaper here, part of an article, and black and white photos of agricultural equipment. There's something handwritten in the corner here. Go to hell. Charming.
The Deputy Governor for Agriculture, Gottfried Engel, said, what kind of name? Said that the next few seasons might become crucial for most farmers. The consequences are severe, and we have not yet been able to remedy them. As a result, the groundwater that serves most of the county's farms is not suitable for agricultural use. He announced, "We urge that our farmers suspend their activities immediately and indefinitely." Today, at another emergency meeting on the ongoing crisis in the county, Governor Bill Edwards issued a similar warning. Farmers who continue to engage in unfiltered irrigation or cattle breeding frankly run the risk of going out of business. Only those that invest in proper water treatment will be able to survive this. My fear is the small local farms that this county is famous for could disappear completely. I like how much lore is in this game so far, and there's tons of dialogue and shit. He has like shit to say about everything. And I fucking love that. I love that shit.
All these things belong in the dump.
Me included.
It looks like a TV. Not sure what all these switches and buttons are for. The screen's pretty banged up, but the unit's still operational. Sort of. Maybe it's receiving broadcasts.
It's a TV. And a radio. Monka.
No, nothing. This place doesn't exactly look like a prison cell. More like a storeroom. All these things, who do they belong to?
Bro, I don't know.
Nothing but a bunch of dead tools. Ugh. The only thing I'd get out of these is tetanus. No good in a tool you can't trust not to snap off in your hand. All these things.
Okay.
It's a rocking horse. The eyes are actually kind of creepy in the slow light. How long has it been here, waiting to be pushed? Huh. There's a sweet little inscription by the horse's mane. From my dear Christopher. Where's your little master now, buddy?
I like his voice, but sometimes it's a bit much, that's all.
Pretty sophisticated. Looks like a water treatment system. It's missing 2 filters. I think the system blocks the water supply if they're not in place. Come on, look around. The filters have got to be somewhere in the cell. At least I hope they are.
Tasty, tasty tetanus. Oof.
The mirror's a little cloudy. Hard to see with the streaks of dried soap solution and lime scale. And that huge spiderweb crack. Is that dried blood at the center? Seems like it could fall out of the frame and shatter to pieces. Oh God. No. No. My face.
Me every morning.
You did this to me. Why?
I'm dead. Wait, I want to see our face.
Are they under my skin? What have they done? No. Stop looking at me. Can you hear me? Stop looking.
I can't even see you. What are you talking about, bro? You lunatic?
Not a drop to drink. The indicators are on, but the system isn't working. It seems that it won't work until the water starts coming into it.
I fixed it. Bada boom, bada bing. I want to see his face. It can't be uglier than mine. That I can promise you. That I can tell
See an
you.
opening behind the steam grate. Maybe wide enough for a hand at best.
Excuse me?
That noise. Is there another room behind this wall? Another prison cell? Hey! Anybody there? Hello? I think there's someone behind the wall. Maybe I'm not alone. Hey! Can you hear me? I'm here!
Why would you yell out? Like, you hearing noises in the vent and you're like, I want to call out to it? Like, what? Are you dumb? Why would you do that?
Silhouette with blood-red eyes and razor-sharp teeth, preying on a sleeping child. Awful. I honestly couldn't say if a child or an adult drew this. I'd like to think it's just the product of an overactive imagination.
Yeah, children and their overactive imaginations, right? Jesus Christ. Please stop invalidating children. Like, bruh, if there's a ghost in your house, the first motherfucker to see it is gonna be your kid. And you're gonna say, well, your overactive imagination, and then your kid's gonna die. They're gonna get bopped. Or you're gonna get bopped by the ghost. And then you're like, well, shit, if only I had known. It's like, the kid told you, dumbass. What are you talking about? Literally, what are you saying to me? Flashlight. Khaki makes me think military issue, which makes me think reliable. It's even waterproof. There's a reassuring heft to this flashlight, but it's still easy enough to hold in one hand. There's a clip to fasten it to clothing. All of its threaded joints are screwed tight, and the power button has a nice tactile click to it. Too bad it doesn't fucking work.
This doesn't work either. Come on, Angel.
Chill. I'm trying my best.
No, this won't.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
I don't think it's safe to do that.
No, try it anyway. Come on. Live a little. Live a fucking little.
I could break it this way. There must be a way to turn the water on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm scared.
Not a drop to drink.
And oop.
Pretty sophisticated. Looks like a water treatment system. Come on, look around. The filters have got to be somewhere in the sap.
Is this the filter? The filters. Live a little. Put screwdriver in electrical panel.
Boxes,
I didn't even think about that. That's fucking hilarious. Like, I was just like, listen, I'm a genius. What can I say?
This? There's a piece of folded paper in one of the boxes. The paper's small, but someone managed to leave a short note on it.
Careful, David. It's fragile. If only you knew how hard it was to find this particular one. Keep it safe. I hope it'll make you happy, Jacob.
I don't know who you are, David, but I owe you one. Could come in handy.
What the fuck is this? A very small light bulb, carefully wrapped in thick paper. There are no visible defects in the bulb. It looks brand new. Damn. No visible defects in the bulb. Damn. Wish I could say that about myself. Okay, can I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared.
Mia.
I have literally no idea what to do, and that's hilarious because I just started and I'm already lost. Like, bro, I am not big brained. I am the opposite of big brain. It played music. That shit kind of slapped. I want to make that my ringtone. Alright, I got you. I'll do it one more time for you. You ready? Ready? Clip that shit and it's all yours, dog. Yeah, honestly, if I like ever had a ringtone, because nobody ever calls me, I'd probably set it to something like, okay, I have no idea what to do. Like, I put the light bulb. Do I put the light bulb in here?
I could break it this way.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Come. That's not right. Better not.
I don't know what to do.
This doesn't look anything like a filter.
I don't know what to do.
That's not right. That's not right.
What's up, Ren? How are you? Does anyone have any idea what I'm supposed to do here? Please tell me, because I'm stupid. Oh. I just put the bulb in the flashlight. That makes sense. I mean, like, here.
And there was light.
That makes sense, but then, like, how literally, like, oh, it's just convenient that the fucking bulb can fit in the, like, whatever. Eat me arse. Now, what do I have this fucking flashlight for? Listen, I'm tired. Leave me alone. Ringtone? Nice. I like it. I fuck with it. Oh, now I can fucking
It's
look.
a water filter. It should fit the system next to the sink. I hope so, anyway.
I've been feeling a little down lately, that's all. Do you need to talk about stuff? And I can relate to that. I have also been feeling pretty down for like the past week and a half.
The other filter. I can try to start the water treatment system now.
Bill collectors call me, so yeah, I needed a spooky sound. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Why would I need this? One filter's still missing. All filters are in place. Now I can try to start the system.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll just work like that. Pog. Pog.
Yes! I need to fill a container or something. Who knows how long the water treatment system will hold out. Hope it's enough. I don't know when I'll get another chance to fill up.
We got a backpack
If
now.
I can't get out of this hellhole.
But we can see it.
Nothing.
Don't give up hope. You fucking dork.
There's something underneath. Unbelievable. A trapdoor? Has the path to salvation been under my feet this whole time? It doesn't make any sense. Why would someone install a trapdoor in a prison cell? There's something very off about this place. Even so, downwards may be my only way out.
Did y'all see that? That was some Silent Hill shit.
What the hell was that? I could swear there was someone there.
Something
I
there.
gotta get out of this damn cell right now. There must be a way to open this trapdoor.
Cavity.
There's a cylindrical cavity with a triangular depression. Some kind of socket, maybe? Is there a key? Should have known that was too easy. It fits, but it's being blocked somehow.
The fuck?
Did it work? I think it worked.
He just gets eaten immediately.
That's a long way down. What's waiting for me at the bottom? What am I doing here? Why can't I remember anything? Who am I? It's making my damn head hurt. What was that figure lurking there in the dark? I swear I saw it. And my face? This feels like a nightmare. And I can't wake up. That's gotta be it. A bunch of big questions, no answers. Enough to drive any man a little crazy. The only way out of this cell is down. Down into the dark. Well, here goes nothing. However difficult the path before me will be, I'm ready to leave this damn place.
Please don't end. Please don't end. Please don't end. This is so cool. This is such a cinematic, like, point and click. I'm shook. I wish Fallout looked like this. Same. I think this is on Unreal or something. We really hope you enjoyed this demo. I did. Thank you. My only suggestion is don't make his idle animation. Everything you've seen is under development, may change. Don't make his idle animation him looking around, because if that's all he's constantly doing, then bro, I'd rather if he just stood there and didn't look at anything, because that constant looking from left to right was pissing me off. It was like taking me out of it. But that was really cool. Yeah, no, I looked at the store page for this and I was like, this is a point and click? I'm shook. I'm really glad that they made a demo. But yeah, it's called Utopia Syndrome. I definitely need to keep a close eye on this one because it looks, visually, it's very impressive. It looks very, very, very fucking good. I like the voice acting for the girl. The guy's voice acting was like, um, what's the word? What's the word? I used it earlier. Wearing off on me, or what's the word? I was getting used to his voice basically. Um, Even with the flashlight, you can see it move side to side. Yeah, it was just a bit annoying. And I like how like you have the two different perspectives. One that's like higher up, and then one that's like closer to the ground. And I like the zoom ins and how you can like angle. I just, yeah, I really like it. This shit reminds me of fucking Metro. Like Metro's graphics. Like that, like it's like very like there's tons of metal and steel and fucking like garbage all over the place. You know what I mean?